Hello, my name is Sharon Stanford and I'm a transformative kinesiologist. You might have seen around the groups that I have an offer out for removing a sabotage in one session. And I'd like to explain to you how it happens, because some people have been saying to me that it sounds a little bit too good to be true. So, what is a sabotage? Most of what you see in your behaviour is actually a symptom of a sabotage. Around about 90% of the women who contact me tell me that in their business they're almost to success, almost about to launch, almost about to step forward, almost about to up level, and something will happen. Not all the time, but most of the time, something happens. They get sick, their husbands want to move state, they lose all their money, women go through all of these different things, and I know these things because I've gone through them myself as well. So in studying kinesiology, I've taken a technique and developed it so that it can be done online in a very short time with a little bit of backup on your behalf, and it actually changes how you are. So what is a sabotage? A sabotage is a pattern of behaviour that keeps us safe. Why does it keep us safe? It's usually developed in early childhood, and it stops us from doing behaviour that might seem for us something that could hurt us. It can also be something that reinforces a belief that is within our family. So what we do is we find that core belief. So for around about 3/4 of the booking, we're actually starting to dig. Starting to go back, look at what's happening now and where it might actually come from. Using my intuition plus my experience, I'm very good at picking that one thing, where is it? And we find it together. Now we find this initial sabotage. That was okay when we were young, but as we got older, being sophisticated human beings, that's not enough to keep us safe, to reinforce that belief that we have from childhood. And so what happens is we put a layer on top. That layer goes on fairly well for a long time. It might just stay as one layer. Quite often we'll put a second layer on top. It'll be very, very similar to the initial sabotage, but it won't actually be the sabotage. Now, quite often in a lot of techniques and a lot of mindsets, you'll remove the first sabotage because you can see that that's the one giving you all the pain. Delving deeper, you might actually remove the second sabotage or the first layer. And what that's doing is that you'll all of a sudden feel, I feel so much relief, I feel lighter, I'm getting my things done, I'm moving forward in my business, this is great, I've got it. Then after a period of time, you haven't got it because the old behaviour starts to creep in, and the reason being is you haven't removed this sabotage. So using a combination of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and EFT, emotional freedom tapping, and kinesiology muscle testing, we actually remove this sabotage. But removing it isn't enough because it was there for a purpose. So what we do is we find what can replace the sabotage that will assist you in getting on with your life, moving forward, and aligning with why you're here, your purpose. I'm always open to answer questions about this technique or see if it's right for you. So there's a link with this video on how to book to do one of these sabotage removals. And if you want to know more, you can always email me or leave a message in the contacts. Thank you very much, and I really look forward to seeing you in a sabotage clearing session. Bye.